Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday opening day edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. Need a roof, or you want to win $25,000, you go to Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, Boatcock Brothers, Premium Cigars. The code MAT15, 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 15% off your order. What up, y'all? Okay, opening day out at the box, 2 o'clock first pitch, LSU and Milwaukee. Let's go. Tigers against the Panthers. And it will be Case and Evans. Jay Johnson announced the rotation. Evans, Moore, Schmidt. Will be game 1, 2, 3. Remember, they also play Kent on Monday. So I'll have 4 games, and then they're off Tuesday, and then they have midweek on Wednesday. So that's 5 games in 6 days, and then they travel Thursday, and then they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Florida. So they'll have 8 games in 10 days. So they got a lot of innings that they'll have to eat up here in these first 10 days of the season. So I'm expecting to see a lot of arms to be able to manage, getting through the entirety of these 8 games in 10 days. So, pitch counts. Jay usually stretches his guys a little longer early in the season. Maneri used to limit those guys to like 70, 75 pitches. Jay will stretch them a little longer, so we'll see how they do. But look, Milwaukee was a team last year that hit like 270 as a team. This is just not a great team. This is a team you should be able to overwhelm. So I would expect, shoving mid upper 90s, just a conveyor belt of dudes is probably going to overwhelm Milwaukee. So not so much concern about that. Milwaukee is a lefty today, so that'll be interesting. Because LSU has a lot of left-handers in the lineup. So Brown, Curiel, York, Reeves. So Milan's a switch hitter, but you're going to see a lot of lefties as well. So here we go. Game 1 of 56. Looking forward to it. All right, please smash the like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Other thing I have there in the description is about Will Wade. So talked about it briefly on AFR. I did talk about it on my Locked on LSU podcast. If you missed it, so Lee Mallett is the new chairman of the LSU Board of Supervisors. Lee Mallett is the businessman from Southwest Louisiana who last year basically tried to get the governor to get Scott Woodward to fire Matt McMahon and hire Will Wade. And Woodward said no, part of the reason why Woodward wanted AD. And now Lee Mallett, the guy who tried to organize that coup, is the chairman of the Board of Supervisors. So not saying it's going to happen. I still think it won't. But because of that move yesterday, it's something that I would say you at least have to consider as a possibility, which I would not have said before yesterday. I still think Will Wade will stay at NC State. He's going to have them in the tournament this year. He's at a place that actually cares about basketball. LSU would have to make a really big commitment to basketball. We'll see. Hey, Mike, good morning. Brian, good morning from Paducah, Kentucky. Can I write a check to TAF? I don't know if it declared, but it'll bounce like a basketball off the court. Hey, Brad, good morning. John, good morning. Happy opening day. Drew's good, man. Thank you, bud. Jacob, Jason, Uncle Scone, Team Drew, what's the kicks we rocking today? Bit of mentions ass, and new kicks. So the newest ones I got a pair of Air Force Ones that I wore at the Carnival Crew Day Louisiana Ball. And it was Amalfi Nights was the theme. So like blues and lemons and all that stuff. So they're blue and green and lemon and yellow. So got those. Erica got me a pair of Dunks. Some brown and gray Dunks. Nothing too exotic. Get Wade to pack. Oh, to come here. Hey, Thomas, good morning. Abner, good morning. Matt, what up, man? Good morning. Morning, Matt. Driving to Louisiana from Tennessee for Mardi Gras and the game on Sunday. Awesome, man. Well, safe travels. Drive safely. Enjoy the scenery. Hopefully, it's good weather for you. Baseball season is here. Let's go. Hey, Jack, good morning. Let's see. Mike sounds off, but it might be just. Mike should be better now. I don't love that. I don't know why that happened. That bothers me. But thanks for the heads up. Oh, got it. Thank you. Hey, Patrick. Good morning. Yep, got it. Got it. Hey, Phil. Good morning. Thanks for the heads up, y'all. I appreciate it. Here's to your rants on bunting and midweek games. Let's go. The thing is, it's not my rant on midweek games. It's my rant on you all caring if they lose a midweek game, which clearly doesn't matter, as I've explained over and over and over again. But here we go. Brian, I know everyone needs baseball to start. As someone with 6 inches of unmelted snow on my yard in Jersey, I really need to start. Amen to that, man. Stay safe up there. Hey, Corey, good morning. Opening day Friday. Yeah, how wild is it, man? Like Brian just talking about 6 inches of snow in Jersey. It's going to be 75 degrees, and they're playing baseball today. It's awesome. Day 59. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Frank. Good morning. Hope all's well. Wife and I are going on our first cruise in September, leaving out of New Orleans. Have you ever been on one? Any pointers would be appreciated. I have. It's been a while, so there's probably people who could give you better advice than me because it has been a long time since I've been. I mean, I think my family went on a cruise in 2002, so it's been more than 20 years. It's been a long time since I've been on a cruise, but I loved it, man. I had a great time. We went to shows in the theater, did the whole pool thing, and the meals were great. You know, you dress up at night and go to dinner. Remember they had like a cigar lounge we went to on the boat. So I don't know what kind of tips. Maybe when you're in port, realize how much they want American dollars. So haggle. You want to buy whatever you want to buy. Thoughts on me, Lee Mallett, getting the boards? Yep, talked about that, man. So that's my talked about yesterday on AFR. Talked about it on Locked On. So yeah, so Lee Mallett from Southwest Louisiana, big Landry supporter. He's the one that tried to get Wade back to LSU a year ago, and now he's the chairman of the board. So yeah, I mean, I still would tell you. I think I said on Locked On, which is if you want to hear me go into a lot of detail about it, I put it at like 17%, which is not nothing, but it's still not likely. Wade's buyout's $5 million. After April 1st, it drops to $3 million. But LSU season's going to be over after the first round of the SEC tournament. So are you going to wait until April You can wait a month to decide if you're going to fire McMahon or may not take a month. But if you want it to drop, the buy it to drop. It's just there's a lot of roadblocks. Michael, good morning. Missed the last few mornings due to early meetings. Powerhouse returns. Hey, Club, took off from work today. Going to the first season opener. All right, Club, you enjoy, man. That's great. Jamarcus, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Thomas, would you prefer what LSU is doing, playing a nobody in week 1, tournament week 2, or what Arkansas, Vandy are doing, TCU? Thomas, I would prefer they play really good teams every week. That's what I would prefer. I'd rather them never play Milwaukee. I'd rather them play really good teams every week. But that's not what they're going to do. So I don't think it matters. And I guess I could understand the logic of doing it week 2. You get an opportunity to go play a week before you go play your increased level of competition. So you know a little bit more about your team after having played a few games. But I don't think it matters. Saw that Billy Cannon got a posthumous pardon from the president. That's really cool. Captain Boudreaux, morning Matt, parades this weekend. Yep, so Eric and I are going to Endymion. We'll be at the Extravaganza in the Dome on Saturday night. And then we'll be back here Sunday. Then Monday, I'm actually heading back down for Orpheus. Parrish has the balcony at Avenue Pub on St. Charles. And so I'll be there for Orpheus with the Parrish folks on Monday. Hey, we sometimes RV. Bob Schuler. Morning, Matt and Drew. Hope you're feeling better. I'm good. Drew's on the mend. Eric has been coughing a lot now, too. Matt, will you explain to me why Scott Woodward gave Matt McMahon a 7-year contract to coach LSU basketball? Thanks. Sure. Exact reason we talked about whenever they hired him. Because it was the only way you were going to get a good coach to come here. Because remember, you were right in the midst of sanctions. You had looming sanctions. And so getting someone to leave their job to take your job with sanctions looming, not knowing how long the sanctions would be. I mean, Matt McMahon took the job knowing sanctions were coming, but not knowing how many scholarship reductions they'd have, whether there'd be a multi-year postseason ban. So you had to give them, whoever you were going to hire, that type of protection. Now, I'm not going to be hypocritical today and fault that contract because at the time I understood why they did that contract and they had to. It was the only way. Think about it. Why would a coach take like a 4-year deal if 2 of those years you're going to have a postseason ban and limited scholarships? You're setting up to fail. So, so they had to do a longer term contract. And if Matt McMahon was winning, nobody would care. Hey, Fred, good morning. Shelby, it's time. Let's go. I get it. Little Bruce Buffer. Hey, Robert, good morning. Rusty, good morning. Happy first pitch day. Go Tigers. Let's go. Let's go. Noah stumbled across that old clip of you in a bar with that dude, and he made a joke about the age of the whiskey. That's T-Bob. Yeah, that was a viral clip a few years ago. An 18-year-old whiskey. Michael Cook. Wes, good morning. Hey, Brad. Is Musso your longest tenure producer? Feels like he's been there a long time. Yeah. And Musso, I think, has had 2 different stints. But yeah, because we went, Cade was first, and then Harrelson, and then Carly, and then Chad Laborde, and then Brain, and then Musso. Brain Musso? If I have that correct? I think I have that correct. Hang on.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
Don't like that. Hold on.
At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
We gotta do it again.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
All right. Sorry about that. Had to push a few meds. Okay. Let's see. Is our audio still good? I tried a new thing with the audio board last night, and anyway, that's why that was a little messed up. Okay. Is XRP a Bitcoin? My friend keeps telling me to buy. Okay, so it's incorrect to say is XRP a Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is its own crypto asset. XRP is another crypto asset. They're different. Both are cryptocurrencies, tokens, but nothing else is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is its own thing. It's like saying is gold a silver. Saying is XRP a Bitcoin is like saying is silver a gold. No, there's silver, there's gold. They're both, precious metals that are valuable. So Bitcoin and XRP are two different tokens. But I own a lot of XRP. Brian, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for the birthday wishes. You got it, man. Hope it was a great day. One Matt from the UAE. Okay, Thomas. All right. Hey, Danny, got a special throw list from Demi. Some really cool stuff. Hey, man, look for it. I wish I knew what table number I was going to be at. I'd tell you where I am. Throw some stuff to me, man. Throw me something, mister. Well, should be pushed it all this weekend. Not likely. LSU has so many talented arms, and that's a team that probably hasn't even practiced outside yet, and they can't hit, and LSU's going to be fine. Hey, Patrick, I'll be out all next week, heading to Orlando. Okay. Well, there's the Mouse. Monday, we'll be taking a cruise. Got it. You might be on a cruise with our friends. So the Neals, who we're going to Endymion with, their whole family's going on a Disney cruise. They're leaving straight from Endymion, I guess, on Sunday. Harold, good morning. Ethan, good morning. John, good morning. Looking strong. Your workout and diet are paying dividends. Thank you. What do you use to shave your head? I use something called it's called a skull shaver. It's a pit bull skull shaver is what it's called. It's a little handheld device and it's an electric deal. I'll do that. And I need to do my neck too, but I shave my neck right along my beard line, my head. A lot of people do their body too, body hair. Works great. I love it. Pit bull skull shaver. LA Mom 2020. Cruises are great as a female. No cooking, cleaning, washing dishes or clothes for a week. Yeah. Hey, Brent. Good morning. My wife and I enjoy cruising. Have been on 20 over the years. Wow. My parents go a good bit too on cruises. I don't think Erica's super keen on it. I think she's a little scared of like being stuck on a boat, but I wouldn't mind going back. Morning, Matt. Thoughts on Chambliss being granted another year? Do you think the NCAA will appeal? NCAA might appeal. This is exactly what we said was going to happen all along. The NCAA was never going to grant his waiver because it's not warranted, and he was going to go to court and get a TRO, which was going to be granted, and which was obvious, and that's what happened. So, how did you and Musso meet for the first time? Was he an intern? I often go speak to LSU classes, and Musso was in a class that I was speaking to, and so he came up and talked to me, and so I brought him in probably as an intern or a shadow, and then we hired him part-time, and then he just kept working up. Hey, Reed, good morning from icy New Jersey. Hey, Michael, 6 is back, hotty toddy, but again, that was the least surprising thing in the world. Disney cruises are fantastic for the kiddos. That's really cool. When I listen to Musso, I can hear the years he spent producing Matt. The cadences are similar. He does need to find his own voice, but he's doing a great job. He's doing great, and Musso at the box is doing really well. So that's great. But it's true. Hey, Maurice, good morning. But it is true, and I'll tell you, I started. When I was a producer doing news, I worked with Ed Buggs, for those who remember Ed, in Baton Rouge. And there's still a lot of things that I say today that are Ed Buggs. So you pick up things that stay with you for sure. Hey, Christopher, good morning. Had the privilege of seeing Lamar Brown in person yesterday. He's a huge dude. He'll be good. He'll be good to go. Yeah, Lamar is huge. Great dude, too, man. I've really enjoyed getting to know him a little bit over the years. Hey, Dudley, good morning. Hey, Guy, good morning. Ready for LSU baseball. Retired, finally back at the boot. Let's go. Guy, you'll move back. So I met Guy last year at Don Juan. Was living in North Carolina. I know when he retired, the plan was to be back in Louisiana. So glad to know you're back, man. Next time we're over at Don Juan, you'll have to pop in, whether it's show or whatever, man. It'd be great to see you again. Welcome back to the boot. Head to Mardi Gras on the 504. I don't know if Mixed Nuts are playing Endymion. Maybe they're like the first band, which would be great if they are. But it's Gwen Stefani and her husband, Blake Shelton. They played. Here you go. What are they? Yes, they are. So it's Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, and Mixed Nuts are going to be playing there too. That's so cool. That fires me up, dude. Let's go. Morning, Matt. Do you think there is a high level of awe for these small schools that come into the box? Yes. I think it swallows up a lot of. Now, some small schools handle it really well, but the environment absolutely swallows up a lot of smaller schools. There's no doubt. Morning, Matt. The LSU baseball record book is finally posted. I love Musso at the box. How's the smooth negotiations go for whiskey and wine? Hey, man, he can name his price. Jimmy Chest hair. Yeah, so TFD, Tony from Dutchtown, was the first video producer. Moved into the video studio. And then Paul came along. So actually, Paul O'Neill is probably my longest tenured producer because we've been in the video studio since 2017. And Paul came to work with us in 2018 or 2019. So Paul's been like with me for 6, 7, 8 years. Paul, so now it's the video side, but Paul would be the longest tenured. Me too, Fred. Me too. There you go, Thomas. Let's go. Dalen Foreman. Morning, Matt. Do you think Dardo or Reeves will start at second today? So Milwaukee's throwing a lefty, which would have you believe Dardar would probably start to get the righty in there. However, Reeves has been hitting the cover off the ball and kind of sounds like going to play. One thing I want you to keep like that may very well happen. Don't be surprised. I don't know if they'll start this way, but don't be surprised if they do shift. If you end up seeing Caraway go to second and Reeves go to third. Don't be surprised if you see that at some point today. Hey, Carrie, good morning. Rocco, good morning. Education, good morning. Y'all, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Remember, we're brought to you by Brock, all the subspecialists, after-hours clinics, nights and weekends, brortho.com, brortho.com. Parish Construction and Roofing, $25K giveaway, y'all. It's live. I'll post it here. All you have to do is sign up for a free, no-obligation roofing inspection. You are entered to win $25,000 cash money. I just posted it in the chat. Love to help you out. Cannot wait to give someone 25 grand cash. It's going to be awesome. Morning, Scone. Have a great day. Say hello to Russo. Dude, Kendall has been coming on the show for so long. I can't believe he screwed that up. He called Musso Russo yesterday, which was awesome. Oh, man. Sorry to ask here, but your opinion on XRP. I trade and have a lot of XRP as well as others. Just wondering. XRP is, aside from Gamecoin, XRP and Bitcoin would be my two biggest bags that I have. I'm very bullish on XRP. Explain to me how LSU baseball wins it all again this year. Well, Manny, they may very well have the most talented team in the country, which I know people are going to hear when I say this. People always kind of turn their eyes up when I say this is Jay's most talented team. Last year was not his most talented team. Last year, LSU was middle of the pack in roster budget in the SEC. I mean, State, Tennessee, Georgia, Texas A&M, Arkansas all spent more money on their rosters last year than LSU, and LSU won the national title. Incredible job by Nate Yeske getting that pitching staff rounded into form. Some clutch dudes on that team, and Jay did a brilliant job of making it all work. 2023, Skeens and Cruz were certainly elite level, top tier talent, but you had a lot of program guys on that team, that were key contributors that were never going to go play, professional ball. Gavin Dugas, Cade Beloso, Josh Pearson played a big role in that team. This team is loaded with potential big leaguers. I mean, Curiel's a big leaguer. Brown's a big leaguer. Caraway, Aaron Beatty, Milam's going to be a 3-year starter now. You just look at the arms that you have. Evans, Schmidt, Moore, Rizzi, Williams. I mean, Sheeran, Fontenot. And they're loaded. I mean, they are loaded. No better example of picking up the boss's mannerisms than the Saban clones out there. That's true. Lane's one of them. Scone, if Trent Carraway can hit 12 to 14 homers with Brown full time, that would go a long way to produce. Yeah, so the way that I think it happens, Reed, is the guy who's got the best chance of hitting 20, I think, is Zach York at first base. At 20, like Jones. So Jones hit 22 last year. But, Brown hit 8 last year. You give him 250 at bat, he's going to be a double-digit homer guy. Your Curiel hit 7 or 8 last year. He'll be a double-digit homer guy. He's put on 20 pounds. He's up to 195. Milam will be a double-digit homer guy. Aaron Beatty should be a double-digit homer guy. I think the platoon at Carraway, the platoon at second combined could hit double digits. Same with your DH. Like if you combine Braun, Dardar, Simpson, Reeves, whoever DH is, like the DH role combined should be double-digit homers. So like you're going to hit a lot. You may not have the one guy like Jones that hits 22, but everyone up and down the lineup should be able to hurt you. It should be able to do damage. So, we got to go. You know what? Someone asked me about Ryler Smart yesterday. He's listed on the roster on the website, but I'll check again. All right. Good morning. Very good. Love to see that singer. Got Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars, by the way. Matt 15, Matt 15, Matt 15 for 15% off your order. And they're supposed to be getting the new pinstripe boxes in too. Let me see if they have them. Oh, look at that. They got the Indiana cigars. That's cool. Let's see. I don't see them on. Oh, they do. They have the. Oh, wow. They have the National Championship commemorative box. Oh, and they do have the base. Oh, nice. They got them back in stock. Well, if y'all are interested, check them out. Look, here you go. I'll post the LSU link. They've got them back in stock now. So they have the National Championship box back in stock and the pinstripe box. They were out for a while. They got them back in stock. They're on the website. Good to know. Okay, here. I'll drop this in the chat. Matt 15, Matt 15, Matt 15, 15% of your order if you're interested. There you go. Okay, I got to go. Y'all have a great day. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Locked on LSU is live. I do have a series. I have 2 locked ons I did last night. One is a baseball series preview for the weekend, and another is